Isupk.
Trying to feed our people, man. And I know that. Let's see what y'all might need out here sometimes. Like, y'all might need some. How you doing? How you doing, Joe? How you doing? Like I said, Commander Junior Johanna sent us out here, man. And, like anything y'all may need for the future, we just trying to see what our people may need. I know it's hard times. Socks, coats,
Tents.
Tents. I don't know about the tents, but
Backpack. Big time.
belts.
Yeah, socks, drawers.
Okay.
Yeah, food. Yeah.
Definitely the food, man. Man, I'm surprised, man. They was, one of the guys.
Men underwear and stuff like that sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we're here to see what our people need.
Yeah.
Commander Junior High sent us out here to see what
our group, man?
Our group is the Israelite School UPK, ISUPK. We've been around since 1969.
Y'all got some cards?
We got some flyers.
Give me something with a number on it.
Yeah. See if you can find a flyer.
Yeah, because, bro, I tell you right now, these streets ain't the same, bro.
Yeah.
But someone's out here.
Definitely. Oh, write down the number for the brother.
Yeah.
The school. You got the school number? Write down the school number. So.
Then what it say?
Yeah. I know it's hard, man.
You gotta be a bad.
One of the Hispanic brothers said he works and he's homeless. He got a job and he's homeless. You know what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of us get caught up in stuff.
Yeah.
You know, women, drugs, alcohol.
That's our people, man.
I want to ask you something.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Now, was Julius, was he really a black man?
Yeah, he was.
He was a black man.
Go ahead. I ain't finished talking to the brother. Yeah, Christ was a black man from the tribe of Judah. That's what the scriptures say. Yeah.
Feed the Brown.
So he was the one. So this is the thing, though. This is what makes that so important. I know people, they go over people's head when people say that, because it seems like it's just a thing of, it's just a colored situation, right? And I'm a Hispanic, I'm a Mexican, right? And for me, I had to believe that. I was like, well, why is that so important, right? Why
who he was? We the chosen people.
Yeah, exactly. He was a key word. A key word.
Feed the Brown.
But what's so heavy about that, right, is that this society, the kingdom that we live in, right, make it seem that we're a lower class people.
Right.
Make it seem that we're the bottom because we disobeyed our power. We disobeyed
right
we disobeyed our God, right? And because we disobeyed, he wanted us to be the ruling class. But we disobeyed the Lord, the Most High. And being that Christ is a black man, he's a savior of the people that's at the bottom, right? And what people overlook and say, well, man, if the greatest man, right, the greatest man that ever walked the face of the earth is the chosen son of God, right? He's the king. Right. So that will say, well, next time I look at another brother like you, or I look at another brother like me, or I look at any of these brothers, I wouldn't dare think any evil or bad thing to do to this man. Or if I see him naked, I'm gonna clothe him. Or if I see him hungry, I'm gonna feed him. That's a commandment. And now I don't look at that man as anything wrong. I can say, man, you know what? That's a chosen of the Most High. Now I'm gonna uplift him. I'm gonna help him. Because I realize that Christ is a black man.
I ain't gonna
the
say
greatest
nothing.
man. Go ahead, brother.
Caucasus Mountains.
Well, yeah.
Let me say something.
Go ahead.
They inbred that in our head because Spanish, African, all of them, they'll stick together. But the black man, he separated himself from his own black man. You can't get three in the house living together so a can rise up and another move in. It ain't gonna happen because they did that to us in slavery. And it's still in us. Right now.
And that's going to change that.
It's gonna change.
It's going to change. Go ahead, brother.
Why do all the artists paint these pictures of Jesus white?
Right.
Why is that?
Because it's whitewashing. They call it whitewashing.
Why did they paint all them pictures?
Yeah.
That he was a white.
So then you can never look at yourself and say, I'm great. So you can never look at yourself and say, oh, you can never look at this man and say, man, I love that man. Or so that you can never look at your neighbor where you grew up in your ghetto, in your barrio, in your, in the hood, and look at them as anything great. So that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you hate yourself. That's why. But now, when you learn the truth, when these brothers learn the truth, when I learn the truth, right? We all learn the truth here, like in the eyes of the day. Now we're like, oh man, you know what? I'll never shoot that man. I'll never murder that man. I'll never violate any of the Lord's people. But now I know the truth. Now, to me, the white man ain't great no more. The oppressor, he's not great to me. Because I know he ain't God. And I know he ain't the chosen of God. And I know he's not the son of God. Now, we don't promote violence. We don't advocate for anybody to get hurt. But we do promote for us to love each other. And that's what we're out here doing, man. That's why we came out here to learn and see what our people may need. So that we can bring hope, so people can see, man, listen, Commander Junior Hanna, our leader, that he learned from other great men, and he learned how to love another black man, another Hispanic man, another Native Indian. So that's what we're out here doing, man.
See, he was the smartest guys, the three disciples.
Yeah.
They believed in what he was saying.
Right.
And he tried to tell them, they tried to go tell the other people, but they didn't really believe that he was real.
Well, the people that follow him for the most part believe, but it was the religious leaders.
Yeah.
The religious leaders of the day, right? The Christian church, the Islam. A lot of these people are about their pockets.
Yeah.
It's about them getting richer. They don't care about keeping no type of moral laws. They don't care about, a lot of people try to do good, but when you don't have the proper understanding of who God is, we'll never get out of this place. We'll never be free from this oppression. But once we understand who we really are in the Bible, then we'll be free from this oppression.
Let me ask you this question. See, reason why I'm speaking is what I'm saying, just like your organization, I belong to the Masonics.
Okay.
I'm to the Masonry Lodge, and I learn a lot of things.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right, but that's
some things I can't speak on in front of the public.
But a lot of that
because we got certain things we can talk about and certain things we can't.
The scripture that I'm just paraphrasing that a lot of it's so much, it's so many so much education in this earth. Like there's so many teachings, right? But we're not supposed to subscribe to anything but the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, which are in the Bible. See, the Bible has been misunderstood by so many, and what they try to teach us is that the Bible is the oppressor's book. When I say the oppressor, I mean the people that conquered us, right? So it's a white man's book, right? And the Bible doesn't have nothing to do with the people that are ruling this society today. The Bible has everything to do with people like me and yourself, the people who are struggling, the people in poverty. When I used to read the Bible when I was coming up, I understand what I understand now. I used to always, that's why it's so easy to fool us when we're in that church or in that religion, because these leaders, they prey over our emotions. We know that we're suffering. We know that we're kept. We know that we're going through something. So the Bible speaks to us. Go ahead.
Look at this. We got police like him.
Right.
He's in a lodge.
Right.
He knows certain emblems and things on your car when he stops you.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
He knows that. The police got orders. You got the jury's got orders. A lot of people don't know this. Your sentence is up there when you standing in front of that judge up there. Raleigh already made the decision about you.
Right.
Only thing he got to do is debate on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't care how many lawyers you got up there.
Right.
They already made your decision.
Right.
Whatever case you got, it's already wrote out in front of you.
Right.
All he gonna do, hit that hammer. You got time or whatever.
Right.
It's already been printed up in Raleigh right there.
Right. Well, I know one thing Commander General Yohana taught me is that if you follow God's laws, you're a better citizen than following like right now we're in this kingdom. But if you keep God's laws, you ain't gotta worry about the laws of this kingdom because you'll follow them better than they do them themselves. So I ain't worried about the cops or the judge or anything. If I'm not out here committing crime and I'm being a righteous man, if somebody throw me in the jail cell and I'm innocent, I can live with that. I don't fear anything.
Let me tell you something stupid I did.
Yeah.
I run away for 2 years. Went to Georgia. Here from child support, and I jumped a $1,200 bond in North Carolina. I comes all the way back to Charlotte, North Carolina, and goes to Catawba County. Now look at here. A 1988 case. Here I am, got $1,000 in my pocket. I go all the way to this place, and I hire a lawyer. I laid $700 on his bill. Cash money. Yes, sir, I take the cash. 2 weeks later, he goes down there, get his right solicitor, right judge, and here. I called him back up. I done paid $100 on the case, go down the judge. Yeah, all this. He says to me, you know what, son? I got your case settled. I went to court. The judge said your case still old. Go out of court. That's $700 to him, $100 in the cab. Then I get a letter from clerk of courts. Never been in the court. You owe us $100 up here for the clerk of courts in Catawba County. Send that money order to them. 2 weeks later, I get a letter from Raleigh. You owe us another $100 for restore fee. I called him back up. He said, son, let me tell you how it worked. I needed some money.
Right.
County needed some money.
Right.
And Raleigh needed some money.
Right.
Everybody happy.
Right.
You should be here.
Right. But you're right, man. This kingdom is corrupt. And I'm gonna tell you what. We built this kingdom.
I don't pay $1,200
We built it.
for a case, but I could have let the license go for a year and pay the cost of court about $200.
Right.
He I don't throw away $1,200, and he laughing. With his legs crossed behind his desk. Say, I'm glad you give me $700.
Yeah, no. Go ahead.
Like I don't want to try to tell you, man, the white man is the devil at the back.
That's right. He's the devil
Man, that goes with the story that you telling us, man. We understand that.
Yeah.
And Christ understood it. That's
Yeah.
why the Romans killed our black king. Because Christ, our black king, Christ understood one thing. He understood that the white man was the devil. We call him the oppressor because he oppressed our people for thousands of years.
Yeah.
But Christ fought against the Romans. Who killed Christ? Y'all know? The Romans. White people. But it was us that didn't want to follow Christ and had our King Christ killed, man. What we trying to do now here in 2023 is wake our people up to the truth about who we really are. So-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians are the 12 lost tribes of the children of Israel. You know what I mean? We God's chosen people. And we're going to go through these court systems and these police and all these curses that was in Deuteronomy. We're going through them curses right now as a nation of people. So until we come back to the Most High God, we're going to be under these curses, man.